Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Let's go talk to this dude. Hey, dude. Hey, I've been waiting for you two. Estelle and Joshua, right?
Yes. It's nice to meet you, sir.
We're sorry to bother you at work like this. No, don't worry yourselves about that. The Bracer Guild, and Cassius in particular, have done a great deal for me in the past. It would be rude of me not to welcome his children. Huh? You know Dad? I guess you might say that. He was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produces the finest ornaments in the land. Naturally, the confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Roland branch and have him come over.
I see.
That explains all the business trips then. And now my benefactor's kids come to visit me themselves. So what can I do for you? I'm happy to help.
Thanks, sir.
It's kind of a long story. Estelle and Joshua explained to Murdoch about the events surrounding this mysterious black ornament. I see. Well then, would you mind if I had a look at this ornament?
Sure, no problem.
Now this is certainly an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere.
Caliber?
You mean the numbers that are carved into the ornament's frame? Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an ornament to be produced without them. That's not just in Liberl either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when ornaments were first invented, 50 years ago.
You don't say.
Estelle took out her combat ornament and eyeballed it suspiciously.
You're right. There are numbers right there. Crazy.
You mean to say that you never noticed in all this time?
Oh, you hush. But seriously, is it really that strange for one to have no caliber on it?
It's pretty much part of the procedure process, and that goes for any orbital factory. It's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you take my meaning.
So, less with the sweet and awesome, more with the stabby hurdy. Got it.
Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside. What is it? I can't find the maintenance cover. Now that I really look at it, it has no seams at all. How the hell was this thing made? I don't see any way to check the inside of it.
Oh man. Would it be possible to cut it open?
That might work, yes, but I'd hate to just break something belonging to Cassius like that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should let that professor handle it.
Oh, right. The one mentioned in the note. Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. There was a note that was included with the ornament. Estelle showed Murdoch the note that was in the package for Cassius. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis.
You wouldn't happen to know who Professor R is, would you?
Well, let me think. From the letter R and the people that Cassius knew, it must be Professor Russell.
I thought so.
Who's Professor Russell? And wait a second, how do you know this guy?
I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberl in the first place.
Hey, you know your stuff. As I'm sure you know, ornaments were invented by Professor Epstein, and Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the ornaments and his knowledge back, and that's why Liberl is a technically advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the Orbital Revolution. Wow, now that is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anyone like that. Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old handle this ornament. We have no idea what it is really, huh? Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Much like the time when he was developing the first orbital airship. I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll be able to figure this out. Go find him and ask him. It can't hurt. Thanks, Chief.
Where should we go to find him?
Hold a moment. Let me get on my telephone.
Murdoch flipped the switch on the intercom.
Testing, testing. Oh, good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? Alright, I'll be waiting. Wait, did you just call a professor or something? Oh, no. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I figure he can figure out something with this. Wow, he must really be a genius. Wait, then who did you call? His granddaughter. She works here at the factory. I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way. The child? excuse me.
Of course.
What?
You?
Oh, Estelle and Joshua.
You mean that you know each other?
Yeah, we only just met a little while ago, though.
So then I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter?
Exactly. Tita, I've been talking to Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house. To see Grandpa. Okay, I will. I appreciate it. Yes, if you learn anything new, I'd love if you came back and talked to me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know about this. Sure thing. If you'll excuse us then.
No!
Well, this has been 6 minutes of talking. Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. And you're even the granddaughter of the famous professor.
It's no wonder you're comfortable with orbments.
Oh, come on. I'm just studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way, do you Bracers have business with my grandpa? Well, sort of. The situation is kind of complicated.
We can explain everything once we see your grandfather.
Oh, okay. The house is in the southwest corner of town. Get off the escalator and go straight into the south entrance. Then turn west and there it is. Got it. Well, let's get moving.
Why is she coming with us? If she just gave us those directions, why does she feel the need to come with us? Now, what does she look like?
You've got no health,
And you've got 2 slots sealed. Ay. I guess it's the best she can pretty much do. It is nice having a range character again, although I don't really know what she's going to be doing for us. She might just be another... I mean, she's obviously some sort of party member. Judging by the fact that... That's probably her grandfather's house there. I'm gonna say this big fancy looking house.
This is my house. Wow, nice place.
Professor Russell's here?
No, I think he's in the workshop. Through this door. We should go in and say hi then.
Just casually. Sure. Doesn't know who we are. Never heard of us. Let's just get in there.
I'm home, Grandpa.
Ugh. Okay, maybe this way.
So this is the professor? Nice to, meet you. My name is Estelle Bright, of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on,
Got it! I did it. It's finally complete. That's right. Who's the man? I'm the man. Yes, I should start testing it at once.
Whoa. What the hell? I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working, and he doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's been working on for the past few days.
I see. He really is something.
Oh, he's something, alright. I'm so embarrassed.
Really, people? Like, you just barged into his house.
Grandpa, there's some people here who need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh, Tita, you've come at just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data from these tests.
But Grandpa...
This new invention will actually block a biosensor's orbit detection facilities. It emits a unique orbital force field that reflects the energy that a biosensor sends out when it scans.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now come on, we've got testing to do.
Right.
Professor Russell and Tita began working on some complex-looking equipment. They don't even describe it. You know what? Maybe it's better that way. Screw it.
Hey now.
Never mind, Estelle. I think we should just let them be for a little while. Hey, you with the black hair. Who, me? Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a notebook entitled Orbital Energy as Applied to Force Fields. Go get it. Go on and be quick about it. All right.
Wait, Joshua?
Hey, young lady with the antenna. I like this guy. Antenna? Oh, no, you didn't.
Quit farting around and make some coffee.
Why should I make you coffee?
I take it back, by the way.
Oh, Black.
I want it clear as mud.
You're not hearing a word I say. Fine, whatever. Yep, perfect. All set, Grandpa.
Just as fast as ever.
Oh. Where are Estelle and Joshua?
Who? Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. Murdoch sent them along some fresh faces, then I presume.
Grandpa.
And so, Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in the experiment. After many small, but relatively harmless explosions, and some singeing of the eyebrows, the day came to evening. Sorry about that. I just assumed you were both new employees at the Central Factory, so it's only natural that you wound up being drafted as assistants.
This is no laughing matter, especially since the only thing you had me helping with was coffee. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man. Relax, Estelle. We got some valuable experience out of it in the end. How often does one get to participate in startup tests on a brand new type of orbment, after all?
Well, now you're a bright lad, then, aren't you? I want to give this brace of nonsense, and want to give up this brace of nonsense and start up in the field of orbital engineering.
Grandpa, I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment, too. Oh, you don't need to apologize. But I thought the father of orbital revolutions was going to be some really amazing man, not some old fart with attention deficit issues.
Please, you're too kind. Moving on. So I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite the surprise.
So you really did know our dad?
Yes, from way back when. I knew him since his army days, some 20 years ago.
I met him, too. He had a really nice mustache, right? Well, I don't know if I'd call it nice so much as suspicious looking. But if he's known for Dad for that long, it looks like we'll be safe in trusting you know what with Professor Russell after all.
Yeah, I have to agree. What are you talking about? And what is it you wanted my help with?
Well,
Estelle explained to the professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the Black Orbment. I see.
Wow, a pitch black orbment.
Yes, most intriguing. And with no inscribed caliber, it seems. Look at that frame, too.
Professor Russell produced a cutting tool from his belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the orbit. Wait, what are you doing? It's a special alloy steel cutter.
Just as I thought. Here, take a look.
Okay.
Estelle, Joshua, and Tita peered intently into the Black Orbment.
Huh? There's not even a scratch.
The frame is made from some type of metal I've never before encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think.
Hang on, give me 1 second. I just realized I have to set an alarm. Because I will forget. There we go. Why do I have a reminder? That, okay. That's just crazy. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one.
Well, I certainly could spend some time trying, but first I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan.
A what now? That huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. You're making my head hurt with your techno babble. Just tell me what using that thing will accomplish.
To put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see what this orbment does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but it's a start.
And that should give us a major clue.
Indeed. So without further ado...
Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first?
Sure.
Estelle and Joshua, you're both welcome to join us. I can't promise it'll be anything special, but sounds great to me. We'll even help with the prep.
Alright, come on then. I've got a bit to do while lunch is prepared.
No, I want to see it too. No fair working when I'm not around.
My house, my rules.
What is up with these two? Now I see where she gets it.
Just me. My house, my rules. Shut up. Ahem. Now, if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you put the orbment on the stand.
Okay. Like this?
Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Cheetah?
All set.
Good, good. Now commencing orbital force measurement test on the Black Orbment.
Black Orbment? So that's going to be the official name after all. But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool, like Black Thingy of Impending Doom?
No, simple is best. Anything larger than Black Orbment would just be annoying to say.
Oh, look at her. She's all anxious to start. Huh? Oh.
Alright, let's begin. Cheetah, if you'll activate the scanner, please.
Okay. This is gonna go poorly, ain't it?
Output set at 45. Put all measuring equipment on standby.
Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated.
Okay, from here on out is the real deal. So no direct input or output was detected. All we can do is measure how the central circuit responds. Now let's see how much this contraption is really worth.
You're sure in a good mood.
And click.
Neat, it's all glowing and stuff. I get it. It's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit.
There. Cheetah, any readings?
Yes, but they're kind of weird. The tachometer needle's shaking like crazy. Now it's spinning around the dial.
What?
Oh dear.
What's going on here?
Joshua, it's that same black light from before.
What?
Is his house about to explode? Oh! That seems like a wee bit of a problem. Blackout. The blackout orbment. Grandpa, it won't take much more of this. We have to shut it down.
Don't you dare. Just a little while longer and we'll have something.
Wait a second. All the lights in the town are going out. Huh?
What in... we have no choice then. Terminating the experiment.
Oh. They're back on. Whew.
Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working was the scanner on which the Black Orbment set. But even that, well, as for everything else.
Good. Looks like the experiment's finished. How is it outside? Fine. All the lights are back like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking, though. Okay. But what the hell was that?
That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon.
The what down? You mean how everything aside, all the orbments just stopped working at once. So the Black Orbment did this?
Yes, no doubt. I would have never dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. But there's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting. Most interesting indeed.
Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city is interesting.
Ah, Murdoch, just the man I wanted to see. The feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell were you doing that would cause the whole power downtown to go out? How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See that there? That's the Black Orbment, and it caused this. Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine extenuating circumstances. But it still means that it was your fault. Oh, nuts, you got me.
That's it? They're okay again? Are they always like this? This is so embarrassing.
And so, the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed at the lab for the night.
I want to stop reading! Don't put me back in there. Don't put me back in. I want out. God damn it. Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I wasn't really expecting to deal with anything like that. No kidding. But back on the subject of the Black Orbment, it's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined. Yeah. What's the professor gonna do now that his equipment's all kerflooey? Good morning, you guys. Good morning, Tita. Good morning. Quite a big day, isn't it? No kidding. Did you guys sleep okay? Yep, like babies. Is the professor already up? Oh, he left for the Central Factory early this morning. He said something about how he was going to expose all the Black Orbment secrets. Wow, looks like getting roared all over and over and over by the factory chief yesterday didn't even put a dent in him. We really appreciate the both of you taking the time just to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought to you. Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating it out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Naturally, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's going on with that orbment too. Maybe there's something we could do to help. Yay! Then you can come with me. Oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you breakfast as soon as I can. As soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire. I guess that's what the smell is, but man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back with us to Roland. She could be like a pet, cheering us whenever we were feeling down. That's kind of creepy, Estelle. That's where I'm going to end this episode because I'm about to lose my goddamn mind. I'll be right back.